on!
Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course there is. There's always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz, Elias, and Bray Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face off in a 6-man tag team match later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle. And coming up is a contest where things can get out of hand very quickly.
Versus Team Braun Strowman.
This match is going to blow the roof off the place.
The Indie Invader is here! It's Buzz!
Introducing first, from Saratoga Springs, New York, weighing in at 234 pounds, the superstar, Aaron.
Every superstar has a goal in WWE, and Buzz told me he's aiming...
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And from Huntington Beach, California,
Byron, I'm not gonna ask you this question. The monster among men is here!
and their opponents. First, weighing in at 385 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
Greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. He beat the Bar at WrestleMania while teaming with a 10-year-old kid, and he won the Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah, you start to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
Well, there is one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The
The Fireflies are out. This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the history Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz in Elimination Chamber if he hopes to walk out with the Universal title.
That's a great example of a highly efficient and highly effective strike. What placement! This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Oh, that was a vicious shot.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Oh, I think this man means business. Right on the button.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside. Legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a pure six brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I could see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Bray Wyatt doing some damage.
That's using your head.
He's struggling a bit here. He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
He has to be feeling helpless in there right now. Nothing seems to be going right for him tonight.
Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
That has got to be it.
That just... echoed throughout this entire arena.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here. Here we go. Bray with a Sister Abigail.
Here's his moment, Michael. Nobody can sustain a drop like that, Michael. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Risking disqualification here. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. As you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle in May of 2017, the WWE joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania.
Submission time! Our WWE roster knows anytime you enter a ring with Samoa Joe, it's career-threatening. In fact, we all learned immediately upon Joe's WWE debut, and he somehow fights his way free. Lucky for him, that looked devastating. Nice job by Samoa Joe. Nice job by Samoa Joe. And look at the quickness by Wyatt. Remembering back to Samoa Joe's debut, Michael, it was a fitting way for Joe to make an impact on his first night in WWE, making Seth Rollins his first of many victims.
Look, I don't ever agree to injuring another superstar, but you gotta crack some eggs if you want to make an omelet. That night, Samoa Joe was making an emphatic statement as to who he is and what he's here to do. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins' knee was the egg that cracked.
His partner's hoping to get in this match, guys.
Well, he didn't come out here to watch.
Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as a finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses.
He's just so dominant.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And no luck against Joe there.
The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this mammoth's incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops into that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
His partner's calling for the tag.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
The kick connects.
Oh, wow.
Not in store.
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
He hits it.
Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh? Buzz ducks out of harm's way. Braun's not gonna like that.
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, the Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
Wouldn't you?
Good point. If this is what's happening now, imagine what these men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber. How is Buzz going to defeat this man in an Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title?
How is anyone going to?
Be careful what you wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except apparently you, Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. It makes me question your mental health, because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect Braun Strowman from an insane person. No, Buzz. They're here to protect you. They're also here to protect my investment, because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short-lived career at Elimination Chamber. And finally, they're here to protect your wishes.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. it'll be much, much worse.
What was that?
It's Buzz! It's Buzz!
What just happened?
He was wearing some kind of metal plate. He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook.
So he's the one who's been watching old Nitros on WWE Network.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The first two entrants will be you and Braun Strowman.
The path to the Universal title at Elimination Chamber just became even more difficult for Buzz.
I'm looking forward to facing you at Elimination Chamber because I never got a rematch for my Intercontinental title. I guess because you lost it so quickly. Why's that?
When I competed in the Elimination Chamber, it was one of the most brutal matches of my career. And you won't exactly have any allies out there. Hey, just give them bloody hell.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about Triple H's decision to have you and Braun Strowman enter the Elimination Chamber match first. I will say this, if you really are the new monster among men, you'll find a way to survive.
We have a great match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite versus The Miz. The superstar known as And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
We've got to cover. Plenty of fight left.
And the match continues.
Nicely done.
Some people say The Miz has an overblown ego when he calls himself the A-lister, but he really does have a successful career outside of the ring, too.
His shoulders are down. There's the kick out.
Not yet.
Great offense by The Miz.
The Miz looking a little startled right now.
Byron, let's head back to The Miz's A-list career. Lately, he's hosted a variety of reality shows and has been a Total Divas regular. In fact, he's the executive producer of a spin-off with Maurice called Miz and Mrs.
That's not...
He goes for the cover.
And Miz kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
Well executed. Look at that. He's going for the pin.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
Too soon.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Oh, and a bumpy landing. He's got the shoulders down.
And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Oh, I think this man means...
The shoulders are down. And he kicks out.
The Miz has done it all in this business, so he can escape from jams like that in his sleep.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He slams him down with a... going for the cover.
And Miz kicks out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
The Miz, he's got him covered. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup.
Not even close.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Look at this. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Put this match on ice. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. And gentlemen, The Miz may be fading away here.
You might just have nothing left to give, guys.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
Beautiful German suplex. Bringing it back into the ring.
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Watch it. Miz. Step DDT. The Miz is going to clinch it right here.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that one.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Oh, no. He's starting to get heated.
Guys, there's a very good chance this escalates.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is...
Buzz with a W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, the superstar, Aaron Styles.
Nicely done. Picking up the win here.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
Against an imposing adversary.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Here comes the Hitman.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
I gotta say, guys, it is an absolute honor to be here ringside to call a match featuring the excellence of execution.
How funny it is to hear you change your tune, Saxton. You've been complaining about the Hitman's attitude recently, and I think it's ridiculous. The only thing you've ever excelled at is being subpar.
I have the utmost respect for Bret Hart, but I don't appreciate the fact that he seems to not believe that people still respect him the way they have over the last 10 years.
That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz!
And his opponent, accompanied by Matt Hardy from Saratoga Springs, New York, weighing in at 234 pounds, the superstar, Aaron
Did you guys see the
Styles.
WWE 24 episode about Buzz? I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you also highly recommend a sushi joint when we're in Topeka. I think I'm gonna pass.
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
We are watching the master of the sharpshooter in the ring right now.
Any opponent, he's got the shoulders down.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Ooh, what an uppercut. Uh-oh, soul kick.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
His shoulders are down, and he kicks out.
Way too early.
It's just a matter of time now.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. He's starting to...
Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Phenomenal forearm. That lands. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Here's Bret Hart on the defensive. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
He's got the leg locked in now. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Uh-oh. Pinning predicament. Digging deep for a kick out.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He landed it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way.
So quick. Oh, I think this man means business.
Hart sizing it up. Ooh, the old Oscar.
My favorite move.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
He goes for the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that.
Looks like can he score the pin?
Hart with the easy kick out. Too soon.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good. They're waiting for it.
We got a cover. And there's the kick out. Not yet. Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbow.
If history's shown us anything when it comes to Bret Hart, it's that an opponent doesn't want to try to match technical skill with the man called the excellence of execution.
Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted.
Keep your eye on this one. Corey, you brought something up earlier, and it needs to be emphasized. The superstar does not want to try and outmaneuver the hitman. Bret Hart knows where he is in the ring.
He's going for the pin. Hart with an easy kick out.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
What is keeping Bret Hart going at this point?
Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much off his game.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. DDT!
The springboard crossbody.
Bonebreaker! This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Setting up for the...
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. He's displaying classic offense here.
Look at that. Now, that's acrobatic.
The win.
Yes! Takes it!
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times.
Here is your winner, the superstar, Aaron Styles.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his